What is going on, tribe, and welcome back to another Galaxy of Heroes video with me, your bald-headed boy Scribble. It's Friday morning, the weekend doth beckon, and we are probably live right now playing Outlaws. Can find me on Twitch and YouTube. But anyway, let's get galactically challenged. Today we find ourselves on Endor, and we're facing off against a weird smorgasbord of bounty scoundrel hunter people. It doesn't make sense, but that's okay. The global modifier is part of the tribe, and you can be too. Just hit that subscribe button. Wonderful. So what happens? Part of the tribe essentially gives us a new, unique ability on all of our characters. Dependent on the role of the character, that's attacker, that's support, that's healer, that's all that sort of nonsense, they'll have a different effect. Essentially, attackers will pass defense penetration up for 2 turns. They will assist, dealing less damage. Healers and supports are going to pass protection up, but also more importantly, 30% turn meter, which is lovely. And tanks are going to gain crit hit immunity and foresight for 2 turns, and then taunt, which is nice. Well, actually, the tanks will taunt. Everybody gets that crit hit immunity and all that nonsense, right? So that's all this good business. The player modifier is Humble Strikes. This is bonuses for Jedi, which essentially means this galactic challenge is galactically not challenging. Very galactic easiness, right? Jedi's a great faction, guys. Who cares about the modifier? The enemy has got the code, which they supposedly live by. Who knows? Feats, then. We're going to win with a full team of Jedi. Of course we are. We need to win with one light side, one dark side, and then we need to complete the battle after attempting to inflict damage over times, at least 30 times. We're going to split it into 2 teams because we cannot possibly use a full team of Jedi whilst also having a light side and a dark side character. For some unknown reason, there are no dark side Jedi in this game. There's no diversity and inclusion included in this game. I think we should riot, grab the pitchforks. Let's do this. Okay, so Jedi. I'm using accessible Jedi here. Jedi Knight Revan with Luke and GMY and Basti and General Kenobi. It's a piece of cake, guys. Have a sip of your Star Wars branded tea. I think what I'll do is I'll immediately pass the turn over to Jedi Knight Luke, and I'll get a nice big stunner armor. Grandmaster Yoda, I could use the event special ability, but instead I think all I'm going to do is basic on Candra's Auto. Then I'm going to pass those buffs over to GMY from Basti. Then I'm going to do the mass assist over here. Bam is going to trigger a bonus turn, go immediately into Poopville. And I'm going to use the event special ability and then direct focusing. Hopefully, I was really hoping we would stun him, but we didn't quite land that stun. So let's just keep focusing on Beskar Armor Mando. I'm going to spread those buffs with GMY because life is good and life is great. Let's go ahead and do a big old dab over there on Beskar Armor. I tried to stun. This guy is tenacious. He is tenacious, ladies and gentlemen. So I'm just going to keep passing the turns back and forth. I'm going to do the swigglies. I don't want to do the mass assist. Instead, we'll just eat the attack from... Oh, hang on. Event special ability on GMY is always good. Pass the turn back over to Luke, I think, because Luke is very useful to have that, repulse ability going on. Django's going to burn us to the ground, and we're going to kill Beskar Armor Mando, and then we're going to put it on auto because life is good and life is great. It's Friday. If you really need me to tell you what to do from this point, then I think you've got bigger issues. I feel bad for you, son. I've got 99 problems, but a galactic challenge ain't one. Not today. So yeah. I don't even know why they tried to use this team. They can't. There's no contract. Beskar Armor Mando is apparently not a bounty hunter anymore, even though his ship is. I don't make the rules. CG does. But that will get you easily the Jedi victory. Now, if you've got something like JMK, if you've got something like JML, maybe use them instead, because, if that was that easy, then how easy is other things that's not going to be that? All right, cool. So, we also need to get dots. So if we just drop out, what's his face, and put in Vader, we'll probably do the exact same thing all over again. Do you think? We're going to find out. You're going to find out today, boy. All right, pass it over to Luke. Luke's going to go a stunnage. Vader is going to go into Merciless Massacre. He's going to drop some dots. We only need to use this twice in order to hit the requirements. We're going to go round the corn, round the corn, round the corn. The corn is round. And then we're going to drop another, crushy thing. And then I'm going to use the event special ability on GMY. Then I'm going to pass the buffs over to GMY. I should probably get rid of Candra's. We don't want Candra's actually getting loose. So direct focus on Candra's, I guess. Probably shouldn't have direct focused Candra's, truth be told. We'll do a spready. big hits. Oh, wow, that completely took him out. And then I'm going to call in GMY. We need to trigger Beskar Armor's Mando's turn as quickly as possible because I want him to use Whistling Birds. I don't want him to, you know, like, wait. I don't want him to wait and then use it after he's got, like, 75,000 stacks of Whistling Birds. That wouldn't be a good time for anybody. Nice damage, brother. Real nice damage. Okay, so, yeah, we're just going to take out Beskar Armor Mando, I think. And then after that, we'll just have a jolly good laugh. We'll have a chat about it with the lads down the pub. Direct focus on Beskar Armor Mando. Oh, he's gone. And then auto. I think that's the rule, isn't it? Once you take out Beskar Armor Mando, you just go full auto. There's some more dots. Not that we need them. Stuff is happening. Oh, hang on. Wait a minute. Let's take it off full auto. Because I just remembered we actually need to have Darth Vader survive. It would be really embarrassing if he died, wouldn't it? So, let's make sure that he doesn't do that thing where he dies. Because that could be incredibly awkward. Yeah, let's do that. Wow, those guys are actually surprisingly chunky. Let's just do the assist here, get rid of him. Wonderful. Pass it back over to Luke, because I always want to have turns with Luke. And then do that. Okay, I think, once again, we're safe to full auto. And there we go. There we have it. Job's a good one. Wow. Alternatively, light side, dark side, and getting dots, we can use bounty hunters. Now, this isn't going to be quite as easy to land all those dots, of course, because we are dependent on Boba Fett doing all that good business. But we should be able to get it done. I'm hoping. Let's see. Let's see if we can trigger contract first and foremost. Because if we can trigger we trigger contract. I was going to say, if we can trigger contract, everything's going to be great. All right, let's just delete Beskar Armor Mando. Okay, well, that's all right. Well, turns out that bounty hunters probably do this very, very easily. Let's go full auto and see what happens. Let's not go full auto and see what happens. Let's make sure that we do something about that Canderous auto fellow, because he's a little bit like gaining turn meter all the time and stuff and things. I'm curious. How much damage? Not a lot. Well, 136,000 is actually decent damage, but apparently it's not enough to kill, you know, these guys. They're going to get rid of my Bosk. We're going to flip it on back, reverse it. We're going to go in for a mass assist attack over here. I still think we're going to be absolutely fine. We're going to call him Fennec, because Fennec is fun. She's got nice boots. They were made for stomping. Go after Canderous auto. Okay, he's also gone the way of the dodo. Give direct kicks to the face. Direct kicks to the face again. Yep. What's stronger, Beskar Armor Mando or Fennec's feet? Turns out Fennec's feet is pretty strong. Pretty strong, bro. Oh. Goodbye. Disintegrating himself. He just created a paradox. And then, yoink! Alright. Yeah, we totally could have done that without losing Bosk, but we turned out that we wanted to just put it on full auto and fail. But that is about gonna do it for today's Galactic Challenge. Just a nice, easy one seeing into the weekend. Come find me on Twitch. I'm probably live right now playing Star Wars Outlaws, figuring out what it's all about. I'll see you there, guys. Peace out, and may the Force be with you.